Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Penny.
Welcome to part 2 of Trends and Fads. The title of this month's Trends and Fads lesson is Fighting Childhood Hunger. Today, the fight will begin.
Well, in a sense, yes, it will. What Jeff means is that today we are going to learn how we can help fight childhood hunger.
Childhood hunger is not a good thing. We learned all about how bad childhood hunger is during part 1 of our lesson.
Right, we are very lucky people. When we are hungry, we eat. And there's lots of good food all around us. Many of us just have to open our refrigerators and find something to eat.
I've never gone to bed hungry. Ever. Further, I've always been able to fill up on good, high-quality food. But in some parts of the world, kids are hungry all the time.
Well, these kids don't get nearly enough to eat. And when they do get some food, often it has little to no nutritional value.
This must stop. You see, when kids don't get enough food, they're more likely to get sick and less likely to grow up big and strong.
Down with childhood hunger, I say. Let's fight childhood hunger.
Good idea. And guess what? Today, we'll be learning how we can do this. Right after we take a break and take a look at today's vocabulary, that is. So, see you soon.
饥饿的生活让受饥儿的身体变得虚弱。上学的时候呢，他们因为只注意到饥饿产生的疼痛，而没有办法专心在课堂上。所以有些孩子呢，就课业不及格，必须重读。要帮忙解决孩童饥饿的问题，最简单的方式就是支持粮食计划。好，我们来看今天会用到的4个单字。第一个 pain 它是名词，表示疼痛。那它可以指身体生理上的疼痛，或是心理的疼痛都可以。例如 The breakup caused him a lot of pain. The breakup caused him a lot of pain. 那次的分手对他造成许多痛苦。好，那刚刚有说重读，那就是待在原本的年级重念一次嘛。那么 grade 就是指年级，它是名词，像是 My niece is in the 5th grade. My niece is in the 5th grade. 我侄女现在是念5年级。好，第3个单字 support 它是当名词或是当动词用来表达支持。那么在课文里面它是动词的用法，例如Wayne's parents support his decision to change jobs. Wayne's parents support his decision to change jobs. Wayne 的爸妈支持他换工作的决定。好，那么第4个单字 program 在课文里面是当名词，表示计划、方案。那这个字呢，也有节目的意思。好，那我们来造个例句。What do you think of the new education program? What do you think of the new education program? 你对于那个新的教育计划有什么看法呢？好，那现在看完单字例句，我们来读课文吧。
Hungry children can't focus at school. Their attention is on their hunger pains, not on their lessons. So, some fail their classes and have to repeat a grade. Childhood hunger is a big problem, but we can do many things to fix it. The easiest way is to support food programs. They provide children with meals during and after school.
Explanation 1.
Welcome to part 2 of this month's Trends and Fads lesson. The title of our lesson is Fighting Childhood Hunger. Let's start reading.
Okay. Childhood hunger is the worst. Hungry kids get sick more easily and might not grow up to be big and strong. And that's just the beginning.
Hunger affects how these kids develop in other ways too. Get this. Hungry kids can't focus at school.
Why? Because their attention is on their hunger pains and not on their lessons.
I don't know about you, Hanny, but I wouldn't be able to focus on my studies if I were hungry all the time. I'd be thinking about food. Also, I'd be very distracted by hunger pains.
Me too. 同学们应该都知道肚子饿的时候很难专心嘛。那么受饥儿可能会因为饥饿产生的疼痛而分心，没办法专注在课堂上。那我们刚刚用到 distract 这个字就可以表达使什么分心的意思。Well, hunger is one of the main reasons that hungry kids do poorly in school. They can't focus. So some fail their classes and have to repeat a grade.
How sad. Well, we don't have to take this lying down. We can fight for these kids. We can fight childhood hunger.
Yep. Childhood hunger is a big problem, but we can do many things to fix it.
And some of these things are not difficult at all. There are actually easy ways to fight childhood hunger.
True. The easiest way is to support food programs.
These programs are great. Get this. They provide children with meals during and after school. Isn't that great? Don't you agree, Teacher Daphne?
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 A provides B with something， 意思是 A 供应 B 某事物。Provide 意思是提供、供应，使用时后方接两个受词。一个受词是人，另一个受词是事物。如果先接人当受词，句型是 A provides B with something。例如 Rose provided her students with opportunities. Rose 提供学生机会。如果先接事物当受词，句型就变成 A provides something for to somebody。例如Rose provided opportunities to her students. Rose 提供机会给学生。
And we're back, but not for long.
Right. Why? Because it is now time for a break. Don't go away, though. We'll be back soon.
Another way is to sponsor a hungry child. For $30 a month, you give them food and other basic needs. Moreover, you give them a chance to succeed in life.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back to part 2 of this month's Trends and Fads lesson. We are learning how we can fight childhood hunger.
Yep. Fighting childhood hunger can be quite easy. By supporting a food program, you can do a lot of good. Food programs make sure that hungry kids get fed.
And that's a good thing. Anyway, food programs are great, but there are other ways that we can fight childhood hunger.
Yep. Another way is to sponsor a hungry child.
When you sponsor a child, you're doing more than just providing a child with meals. For $30 a month, you can give them food and other basic needs.
课文写到说，要帮忙解决孩童饥饿的问题，一个方法是支持粮食计划，那另一个方法就是资助受饥儿，一个月只要$30就能帮助一名受饥儿，为他提供粮食，还有其他日常所需。那我们的补充单字 sponsor 就是表达赞助、资助，它是个动词。Well, in a way, you're the food program. Well, you're the food and other basic needs program. Now, I'm not going to say you're a hero, because what's a hero? I will say, though, that you will be making a big difference.
$30 a month is nothing, especially when it can do so much for a child who is hungry all the time. They'll be healthier, they'll do better in school, and besides, you'll be giving them a chance to succeed in life.
Well, I couldn't have possibly said it any better myself. What do you think, Teacher Daphne?
第二则文法是 Somebody succeeds in something， 意思是某人与某事获得成功。Succeed 是不及物动词，意思是成功、获得成效。In 是介系词，意思是在某个领域。例如 Estelle succeeded in her new job. Estelle 的新工作做得很成功。
And we're back. But once again, not for long. You see, with that, today's lesson is now over.
Yep, but don't worry. This month's Trends and Facts lesson is not done yet.
Correct. Stay tuned. Part 3 of Trends and Fads is coming up next time.
Fighting childhood hunger.
Hungry children can't focus at school. Their attention is on their hunger pains, not on their lessons. So, some fail their classes and have to repeat a grade. Childhood hunger is a big problem, but we can do many things to fix it. The easiest way is to support food programs. They provide children with meals during and after school. Another way is to sponsor a hungry child. For $30 a month, you give them food and other basic needs. Moreover, you give them a chance to succeed in life.
Welcome to the Louvre. This is the most famous museum in France. It is also the largest and most visited art museum in the world. It has about 15,000 visitors per day. During the 16th and 17th centuries, French kings used to live in the Louvre. In 1682, King Louis XIV moved to Versailles but kept his art in the Louvre. After the French Revolution, the Louvre opened to display its masterpieces for everyone to see. In 1793, the Louvre officially opened as a museum with only about 500 paintings. Today, it has a total of 380,000 works in 8 departments. It has one of the largest collections of Egyptian art with over 50,000 pieces. It would take you 100 days to see everything in the Louvre, even if you only spent 30 seconds looking at each thing. We better get started.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天是用1分钟的时间来复习4个单字，还会造4个例句。同学们，您都准备好没？好，1分钟计时开始。第一个单字是指疼痛。 这个痛呢，可以指心里的痛，也可以指身体上的痛，这是叫做 pain。She felt a terrible pain in her right knee。她觉得右边的膝盖好痛。好，第二单字呢是指年级，几年级那个年级怎么说？叫做 grade。Their son will be in the 8th grade next year。他们的儿子明年要上8年级喽。第三个单字呢是指支持，这个支持可以指精神方面、心理方面的支持，也可以指物质、金钱方面的支持，它叫 support。Emily has to work 2 jobs to support her family。Emily 她必须做2份工作来养家，来支撑那个家。然后第四个单字呢，它可以指节目，也可以指那种电脑程式的程式，也可以指计划方案，这是叫 program。program 是个名词。This workout program sounds great。哇，这个健身计划听起来很棒诶。好，太好啦，我们已经在1分钟之内复习完4个单字喽。同学们表现很棒诶，记得要多多复习哦。那我们下次见了，拜拜。
See you next time.